Now, challenges. What do you think are the challenges that international students will face after they have an admit and then they start the first year? In your case, you went to 1 year. What are some of the things that people can do ahead of time, Abhishek, to make this a smoother journey, to have a smooth landing?
Yeah. So what I would say is that so for 1 year program, let's start with 1 year program. I would say 1 year program, if you are from a non-traditional background or non-technical background or non-commerce background, right? Then I would say that make use of the time and get your some basic finance or economics courses done. Now, like there are so many MOOCs, you just go through one of them or something like that. So if you have that edge, it really helps. And you don't need to have that edge, it'll make your landing smoother, as you say. That really helps, because what you'll see in these 1 year programs is that 60%, I would say, of students there, and 80% of Indian students especially will already have an MBA. They'll have an MBA from one of them was from IIM, a guy from NITI and all that stuff. Now people already have an MBA. They just want to come and get a student visa and work in the US, with nothing wrong in that, right? And so Cornell and I think Kellogg also considers those. Tuck, I think, had a policy that they don't allow you to have a second MBA as a Tuck MBA, which I think is good. But anyways, so yes, get your finance, microeconomics, and data analysis. If we can spend some time there, that will be good. I don't think 2 year MBA guys need to do too much, because I think you guys still have time, and it's good. The pursuit of a 2 year MBA, it's like I would have loved to do a 2 year MBA, to be very honest, if it was like 5 years earlier or that, because the kind of bond that you make, and you study together and all that stuff. So I think that is good. But personally, what I would say is that, again, MBA is not 60 credits. It's about it's a life transforming experience. So better be prepared for with your brush up your networks. That's the most important thing. Wherever you're working, and in most cases you're working for an MNC or a consulting firm or something like that, make sure that you make everybody in your network aware that you are going for an international program, right? Make them aware, make a list. So I have 2 or 3 lists. So it's just like, yeah, so I was more into data, and I was trying to create lists and creatively see what should I do, and like who could help me, and they came out to be very beautiful, to be very honest. And so I made list of all my LinkedIn contacts, and who were the ones that I could influence, who were the ones that I could actually pick up the phone and talk to them, and get a referral and all that stuff, of course without bugging them, right? So you have to play the game very, very sensitively, but actually that really helped me. And those connections that I had made before MBA, they helped me get to connections during MBA. And so when I graduated, so 24th May was our graduation day, and I got this job September 13th or something like that. But I had already graduated. I was looking for a job. A lot of people think that because it's like legally you can stay in the US for 90 days after your graduation, but then this is a very important point, and I did not know about that. You have to do that if you are not employed by somebody. So make connections with your professors. I made a very good connection with one of my professors, and she really helped me. I told her that I want to be on roles on a project, and she helped me. So in my case, that 90-day period never started, right? So I had that time, although I was not earning, but I had that time. So these are some of the things that you'll understand when you come here, you talk to people. Otherwise, you'll think that everything, it's impossible to get a job, or everything is impossible before it's possible. And the whole MBA experience is all about getting yourself in front of people, talking to people, getting that information, acting on it, getting out of your comfort zone, challenging yourself. But Jatin, when you go through that crucible, that oven, what you come out as is completely different. You are golden, I can definitely tell you. Like, I've seen this example, like my friends who are working with Google, Amazon, HP. If I'm talking about your tech companies or consulting, if you're in for consulting, the groups that you'll make there, the case method and the cases you'll do, day and night. Of course, you'll play poker also. You'll get drunk also. That's part of education, right? But then, this is a social experiment. This is a social experience. So I would say, network. Some subjects don't think too much about grades. There, nobody asks about that. But then, most importantly, have a positive attitude when you come from there. When you take that flight, just know that you'll get it done by hook or crook, right? There's no way you will not get it done, right?